Hey everybody, this is Alex at Passage, and if you haven't noticed yet, you will very soon. We've just made two major releases for the Passage Manager app on both iOS and Android. It's on the app stores right now, and you can download it. Or your existing version will continue to work as well, so you don't have to go with this one. But I wanted to point out 5 main changes that you're going to see in the new updated version of the app. Number 1. We've rebuilt this from the ground up, so you will notice a little visual changes, but we've tried to make it look very similar to how it's looked in the past. We've rebuilt it to, squash some little bugs that were there, just make things more consistent, increase the performance. So you will notice everything is faster, snappier, and works hopefully every time, but at least more consistently in most circumstances. Like if you're losing connection or something like that, it should be more forgiving on a lot of those things here. So that's number 1, rebuild that's just going to lead to a better customer experience. Number 2, we've got waivers integrated. So if you are using our brand new waiver system for collecting signatures on waivers from your attendees ahead of the event, now the app will let you know when you scan a ticket and they haven't filled out their waivers, and it'll actually let you fill it out right there if you want. So to demo this real quick, I'm actually going to put a waiver on the screen real fast, or a ticket with a waiver. So this is a ticket somebody's bought. I'm just going to scan that ticket real fast. And you're going to notice that when the tickets pop up as available, we see waiver completed on 2 of these tickets, but we see a couple others that the waiver is yet unsigned. So on those, you can go ahead and click sign waiver, and you can fill in the name real fast here. And I'm just going to do bob@tester.com to use as a test one. You can read through the liability waiver, whatever you guys have in the waiver, and then they can sign on the screen right there. And you've got their signature in an e-signed, legally binding waiver here. And you can continue on to the next one after that. So that is how waivers work on the system for scanning and also for sales. So for the sales side, I'm just going to click sell. I'm going to pick a ticket that I know has a waiver on it. I'm going to go ahead and do a real quick checkout with this. I'll just do a cash sale. And you'll notice if a waiver is included in this transaction, it's going to show up at the bottom. You've got that sign waivers button. I'll go ahead and click that sign waivers button. And again, you can fill out all of that info right here and submit that information as well right here. Again, I'll just use basic information so that it's not taking me forever. But there we go. We've got waiver completed successfully, and we are all set. That waiver process is done. So it's that easy to get somebody to complete waivers as they're purchasing tickets at the door. And this works in both cases. So if I'm on my iPad as well, sorry about the screen, how it keeps bumping around here, but I can go ahead and pick a waiver-based event that I've got here. Actually, let me pick another one here. There we go. Here's one with a waiver attached. I'll go ahead and click take cash, a complete sale to make a quick sale here. And again, that waiver option is going to be right at the bottom. If you tap it, it's just going to pull right up and let you plug in all that information and sign at the bottom. So that is the process for waivers, and it's that simple. You've got a copy of that waiver, so does your customer after that information is filled in. All right, that's 2. Number 3, we've got dark and light mode now. This is really easy to change if you don't like it, but we know some people use the platform during the day, some use it at night, and you might want to switch between dark and light mode. So if you go into settings and then you tap the theme settings button, you'll get the option to pick from follow system theme or dark mode enabled, or you can disable it and now you have light mode. And light mode is very light, so it's something you probably want to use during the day, but not all the time. But it works great. I just recommend not using that at night because it'll be very bright for you if you've got your brightness turned up on your device. All right, so I'm just going to switch that back because I'm a dark mode guy, so I'm going to leave it in dark mode. All right, number 4, reporting is now built into the app. So at the bottom on both of the mobile version of the app, the phone version of the app, and the iPad version of the app, you can get to report right here in the app, which is awesome. On those reports, you can tap between tickets and transactions, and you can flip between them. And there is a filter button in the top right if you want to filter it down to a different date range. By default, it's filtered to just today, but you can filter it over a longer date range if you want to tap and say like a whole month or something like that. Or you can filter it over less of a date range there, and really zero that in. So for me, I'll just go like the whole month of September here. I'll click update and filter. There we go. Pretty easy. Now we show more of those sales here. And when you're showing that, there's more than just the reporting. You can actually tap one of those transactions, and right here from the app, if you like, you can view those transaction details, or on the right-hand side, you can hit refund. And if you submit a refund, they're going to get a refund for that transaction, and that refund we'll see is processed successfully. So refunds and reporting are now in the app. And then the last one, number 5, we have assigned seating built in across the board. So let me flip over here to a quick assigned seating demo. I've got this event, the Hunchback of Notre Dame production that we're doing at the local community theater, and it's got assigned seating. So I can go ahead and click view chart now. Instead of just letting it pick anything there, we can zoom in, we can pick our favorite seats that we want to add there and pick 2 together if we like. I'll click close. Now those seats are added to the cart, and we can complete a checkout just with those assigned seats. And it works great, just like assigned seating does online. Lets you pick those seats right there. So that is the update, the big update for both iOS and Android for the Passage Manager app. I hope it works great for you. Again, if you want these features, go ahead and update now. If you'd rather wait a few days and see how they all pan out and that sort of thing, go ahead, wait a few days. Your existing version of your app will continue to work. But I do love these new updates, and I hope they make things easier for you and help you reach more fans and sell more tickets. Thanks a ton.